Good evening, everyone. What's good? What's up, Drino? Karani Rice, Nemesis, Everett, Pink Nymphia, Rubik's. How's it going, everyone? Is it actually your birthday or not? It is for real. Yes, it is for real, my birthday. I got back from Ruth's Chris. Not that long ago, actually, with my family. It was a really nice birthday dinner. Um, it felt like a mini. It honestly, even though it's my birthday, it felt like a cheat day. I guess it's as good as any, or a cheat meal. Let's say cheat meal, because the rest of the day, I'm gonna follow like a. I wouldn't call it I'm on a diet, but I'm gonna make sure get the protein I need in the rest of the day. To be fair, steak has a lot anyway, but it felt like a cheat meal. Because for the first time in a week, I had something that like was a treat, basically. I had creme brulee, which was delicious. And then, 11-ounce filet. And then sides were really good. I haven't had Brussels sprouts in a while, but at Ruth's Chris, they do them very well. And then what else was there? There's this cream spinach as well. The shrimp there is very good. I just really like steak and seafood, honestly. It just hits the spot, especially at a nice restaurant like that. Rubik said it's steak hella overrated. I could agree with it being overrated, but I think it's pretty damn good. I like it a little better. Here's the thing, it's overpriced, you could say. It's very expensive, but I like steak better than typical beef. Like, I actually know how to make ground beef easily myself. It's pretty good, don't get me wrong, but I definitely like steak a little more. Especially filet. Like, I really like fillets, but those are expensive, to be fair. Pink Nifia, thank you for the 14 months. I forgot if I already said that. I appreciate that. Thank you. But yeah, chat, I did lose my, let's yap about this as I'm, like, playing a game. I did, in fact, lose my creator code. This all officially happened yesterday, where I heard the verdict. And yeah, it sucks. I will not have my code for like 3 months. Yeah, which is unfortunate, but I'll manage okay. If you guys didn't see what happened, you can watch my video I uploaded. I can't say every single detail as far as like all the parties like involved in this situation. I have to kind of keep that confidential, but yeah, I mean, I leaked something I wasn't supposed to. Long story short. Wasn't update content, but yep. Did this guy just disconnect? Chat, no way no way we're getting birthday luck. First game of the stream of disconnection. You can't make this shit up. There's actually no shot. There is no shot, bro. Chat, no way, bro. This is birthday luck. Dude, you cannot make this up. First game of the stream. First game of the stream, bro. We get a disconnection. You actually cannot make this up, bro. He comes back now, but damage has already been done. Let's go, baby. That's insane. Birthday present, I guess. Yeah, the devs gave me a present. I might have lost my code, but they were like, yeah, you know what? Boss started a stream. Let's disconnect the guy for his first game. It's actually pretty nice of them. Alright. Anyway, let's just goblet here. Just asking, would you leak? I can't say. In my video, I went into, like, a decent bit of details. It was something another creator said, and I basically shared that with, another person. Like, it was a report that I shared with another person, and that's supposed to stay confidential. And I guess it's held to the same standard as, like, update information, which I didn't even know. I actually thought they cared more about update leaks, but apparently anything that's said in the group chat, they want it to be private. I didn't know they cared about everything the same, but now I know that. I mean, so I guess, you know, you learn, sometimes over time. Sometimes you find out the hard way, I guess, but yeah. GG. The Goblin Hut. Luckily clutched up there. I thought the E-Barbs were going to go to the tower. But because those were regular E-Barbs, even if they somehow connected, I don't think I would have lost my whole tower, because I would have just fireballed them probably. Pink Nymphia said haters will hate, stay hating. Well, yeah, there were some hate comments, like, on my video as I expected. It didn't bother me too much, because I knew some of them just were hating just to hate, and some of it, of course, is from, like, jealousy as well. Like, there were even a couple creators that hated on the video that made Clash Royale content, and they were, like, deserved, and I was, like, checking their channel, and they had, like, only, like, 2,000 subs, and I was like, okay. Yeah, I mean, I can see why you're happy about it. So, I mean, yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, you just kind of have to ignore the hate from most people, especially. How old are you now? I'm 23. So still pretty young, but getting to that Unk range soon. Alright, we gotta get back to the top 200. Check the top 7. I found it, yeah. Play the game. I just did. I won. I was checking the leaderboard because King don't. I should. You invest much? Yeah, quite a bit, especially like in the S&P 500. And then when when I was younger, I did more riskier investments. I might get back to that because I am still young, technically. What was I gonna say? The badge on your profile's gone? I actually don't know. I have to check. Do you know who snitched on you? No one actually snitched on me. Even the person I sent the information to, I think he actually didn't even end up telling them who it was. They just were somehow able to narrow it down to me and one other person, or me and 2 other people. I guess they have their ways because of time zone and stuff, and they can see who's online on Slack as well. It's pretty interesting, I guess. Hey, Samuel, thank you for the $20 donation. Yeah, I believe that's 20, right? He sent... What animal is that? They're holding a trophy. Is that a fox? I want to say it's a fox. Bro, I gotta defend the E-Barbs better. Thank you so much for the 20. I appreciate that. Okay, we gotta try to make a comeback. We could go Pig's other lane. We need to try to pressure a little bit, I think. Wow, he's just going in for... It's gonna be hard to defend the the E-Barbs now. I don't know if we're gonna be able to defend this. Yeah, I have to fireball that as well. How do you even defend the, Nah, GG. That's over. I basically lost to the deck that I beat, the game before. And where Sabas wins the cup probably in like 3 weeks or something. Not anytime soon. Are we not making rent this month because you lost your code? No. I'm more than fine. The code is mostly a bonus. Like, I think I have more than people realize in savings and investments. But also, I don't pay rent. I technically pay mortgage payments. That might be like a little bit of a flex, but yeah, I don't even pay rent because I own this condo, so I pay monthly mortgage payments. I guess you could combine that with the HOA, so what I'm paying is like mortgage and HOA, essentially, not even rent, so yeah. How's it going, Zach? We're gonna do dual lane pressure here. He has to defend both lanes. Oh, wow, dude. The Berserker's so broken. Okay. Sima said, here's a gift, bud. Sorry about losing your code temporarily. We can support you in other ways. Thank you for being transparent. I appreciate the 20. Thank again, Samuel. I really do appreciate that. That means a lot. Please unmute. Bro, I know I'm not muted. That's a troll. You know how I know? You know how I can test when people are saying I'm muted? Chat, I'm gay. Alright, we could go ghost here. Oh, what's that? I thought I was muted, chat. Ah, hi everyone, how's it going? I thought I was muted. I guess not. I didn't want to give him fireball value off the furnace. Just, we got a berserker, yeah, because I knew he was going to log. Okay, so we will get a hog hit. We're going to go pigs very soon. We kind of have to. We're just going to, yeah, not support that. We're just going to go for this now. Musketeer gets taken out. So he might even need to play, yeah, he does play something else. Dang it. Ooh, those get split, which is good. But yeah, the hog is really difficult to deal with. We're going to have to keep our cycle good so we have like a gob hut and cycle for it. Otherwise, it's going to be quite a nuisance. Furnaces have to be high up so we can't fireball them. Sadly, he does have his Evo cannon. So, I mean, if I go in for the Evo pigs here... Dude, the hog got pushed. No way. The hog is OP, bro. It got pushed by the furnace, I think? Yeah. I just realized he didn't even have his Evo cannon in cycle, bro. That's kind of an L by me in terms of keeping track of a cycle. It's gonna be annoying with the furnaces. The furnace seems to be the key in, like, potentially winning this match. Like, if we do, it's gonna be because of the furnace, for sure. Okay, there's the Evo Cannon, which did get a lot of value, sadly. Yeah, it's a tough matchup. I feel like if 2.6 is broken in 2026, that's how you know Hog is very, very strong in the meta. Furnace. We do actually manage to get some damage. I don't know if it's going to be enough. Cannon does get taken out quickly, though. Dude, the pigs are getting blocked. Did you see that? What the hell? Brother, the pigs just got blocked. How did that even happen? Yeah, I think this is it, sadly. Wait. Nice. Yeah, I did not think I would win that one. That is pretty insane. Good stuff. Let's go. What was I gonna read? I was gonna read something, and I think it went fast. Do you compete in CRL this weekend? I qualified, but my sleep schedule is a wreck. I don't know if my sleep schedule is gonna be good for it. I'm gonna have to figure out how I want to go about that. I mean, I'd maybe have to pull an all-nighter just to fix it. I don't know if it's worth playing or not. I've been going to sleep so late. It's gonna be hard to play it because it starts at like 9 a.m. right, and I've been going to sleep recently a lot of days at like 5 a.m. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, if I'm just gonna take a nap before it or like try to in a day or two just pull an all-nighter and then try to then just go to sleep at like 8. I'll have to see. I don't know, man. Naps don't really work. Yeah, they don't for me, that's for sure. I usually prefer just sleeping one time for like 7 or 8 hours. I think though if I decide to stay up, I'll be exhausted at like 9 a.m. to play it unless I like beforehand fix it. Pretty aggressive lightning. I guess we could just go pigs right away and then E-Spirit for the brawler. Yes, I mean this guy probably just has E-Giant. Sadly, I don't get a hit. Well, he might bowler if I furnace. Where are you from, like here in the US? Virginia. We kind of want to play stuff in different lanes so that way he can't just get like a bowler on top of everything or a lightning on top of everything, for example. I'm gonna ability because he just went for a like a barb barrel, which I don't know. He kind of spent like quite a bit. That's why I decided that would be a good play. Okay, so Evo Cage, you won't have that again anytime soon because it's 2 cycles, obviously. We got like a little bit of damage to start the match, but the only issue is defending the E-Giants is going to be really hard, especially if he has a bowler. So I'm a little bit worried about that, but we'll see what we can do. I think we should Gob Hut now. Yeah, he does have a bowler. This is a hard match, I think. Let's see how this goes, though. We're going to have to High Furnace, so he can't Lightning the Gob Hut in the Furnace. Yeah, I don't know about this one. It's really hard. I think it's a hard counter because of the just the bowler and the lightning. It's so hard to defend. Maybe we go Berserker and then just pigs. See if we could get something. Bowler's too valuable. We do get back to another Goblet if needed, though, here. Nice. Oh, Good fireball, but bad Gob Hut. That E-Giant's gonna take the tower. Well, that's game. That's really hard, though, so I don't mind losing that one. That's probably the hardest beatdown deck to beat. Mostly because of the bowler. Baby Drag. They're really good against the God Putt. I might later in the stream swap to something else. I don't know what, though. There's different pig decks that are really good. Dude, what the heck is this? Do you guys see this Rune Giant deck? There's no way this is actually good, right? Just Rune Giant instead of the Giant. Yeah, that gives me an idea. The Gob Giant decks I like to play. What if I just put Rune Giant in for the Gob Giant? Wouldn't that work? What would the Evos be, though? Dude, no, that's not a bad idea at all, now that I think about it. Dude, wait, dude, that would be so toxic. Nah, I want to try that later. I could, actually, I could even try it now. Because, dude, that seems so... It seems like so stupid, but I feel like it could actually work. I want to use minions, though. It'd be, let me make it how I would want. I'm gonna make a couple adjustments, but then I want to try it and see. I'm gonna do Mother Witch, and then I want to do Dark Princess of the Prince, because if you already have the E-Barbs, you don't really need to have the, Where's the Dark Prince? Let me see this. So basically, the idea is, right... Okay, I want to check something. After I add Dark Prince into the deck... Yo, and I just realized the hero Dark Prince. Okay, I want to try this. So, how much health does the Rune Giant have? Dude, 40? It basically has 4,500. What does the Gob Giant have? Where is the Gob Giant deck? What do I have it listed as? Elixir? Okay. No way, it almost has as much... How does it have as much health, almost, as a Gob Giant? That is insane. Obviously, though, with the Gob Giant, you're getting Spear Goblins, but holy cow. Bro, this is such a slop deck, I can't lie, but I actually think this would work. Dude, this is the type of deck that, if it's actually, like, good, I could actually do numbers with it, man. Okay. We're gonna try this. This actually looks like it could work. Because the Evo E-Barbs are so broken. Evo Zap is really good, and I feel like the hero Dark Prince can work as well. I don't need to use Duchess, because I already have 3 spells. So why would I need the Duchess? And I have Mother Witch too. Alright. Darren Smith with the $5 donation says, just finished the video about your code. I respect you doing the right thing. I'm happy to see your hobbies working out for you. I appreciate the 5 men. Thank you. Thank you for the support. It's been downhill since he stopped streaming. Yeah, I wonder if Ian's ever gonna start streaming again. Maybe he will in the off season. Riley hasn't really been streaming at all either. Yo, we're against the boss, bro. We gotta beat this fraud. What the? Yo, why did he just go like mini peck at the bridge? We're gonna get some nice. Wait, let's Rune Giant. And she doesn't stop anymore, dude. Dude, I'm calling it now. This deck, I actually think this deck is broken. I don't know why I didn't think of this until now. Obviously, this is like a free matchup, but dude... Wait, the Dark Prince Splash does bonus damage? Chat. Did you see that? When it amplifies the Dark Prince, it was doing bonus damage on multiple units. I didn't even know that that existed. Holy crap, bro. Okay, this... Wow. I don't want to speak too soon, but this deck looks like it's actually good. Let's see what he does here. Okay, he does go for a giant. We're going to need to try to slip in a Mother Witch here. Can I defend this, though? We're going to let the Sparky get a shot on the tower. Hopefully for the greater good. Why did he just do that? That's a free fireball. He must have not known that I had the fireball. That's the only thing I can think of. But that worked. This is not broken, he's ass. True. I mean, he did kind of mess up. I mean, he didn't know what I had as well, to be fair. So. We're gonna cycle a zap, because I can just get back to, like, Rune Giant here. How does the Rune Giant work? Is the Rune Giant so fat that, like, the Dark Prince stays behind, or does the Dark Prince surpass? I'm kind of curious. I'm not trying to, like, body shame here, but the Rune Giant do be kind of fat. Nah, dude, it actually, wow. And then we just rage the, like, scar me, right? Dude, I can't lie, this... Okay, this is my matchup, I think, but... Okay, this is the game 1 of the deck, and I'm already liking the feel of this so far. Dude, this could be it, man. This could be it, bro. This could be the deck for me this season. Adam Roach with the $5 dono says, I don't have a creator code either if that makes you feel better. Hey, you know what, Adam? That's a fair point. I mean, it kind of does make you realize, like, you have to be grateful, too, for things you have in life. I mean, it's... That is true. Thank you, Adam. Pink Nymphia, thank you for the Go Popular. Lenny, thank you for the Heart Me, the Rose. Forgot if I said that already. Appreciate that. When's your B-Day? It's today, actually. It's still going on, technically. It's not midnight yet. I guess the second half of the stream, it won't be my birthday anymore. But I figured I'd do, like, the birthday stream tonight. Because, yeah, it's still... Well, it's still going on. And I had to start late, though, because I was at Ruth's Chris in the evening with my family, so... It's your birthday, take a shot on stream. I mean, I could, but... I haven't really been drinking recently. It doesn't seem worth it to do a shot just because it's my birthday. I'll have to think about it. I don't even know what alcohol I have here anyway. This is, I want to say this is, like, the hardest matchup for this deck. So if we could somehow beat it, it would be a little crazy. The pig is distracting, which is good, I guess. Bro, how the heck am I supposed to beat this, though? Because I don't have a hog counter, right? That's the only problem with this deck. You don't have really, like, a hog counter. To be fair, Giant decks struggle a ton against Hog, too. So I'm sure the guy that was using this deck, but he had Prince in the deck instead, probably struggles against Hog as well. You could overwhelm him later. I'll try. Maybe you're right, especially because I do have the Evo Zap for the Firecracker. We might actually have a chance. Let's see. Let's see how we do with the Evo E-Barbs, and then we Evo Zap the Firecracker. Or Fireball her, actually. Nah, when it's the Evo, we just use that on it, for sure. We're gonna Fireball if he goes Hog, yeah. Well, it's not a good sign if we lose this, because this isn't even, like, one of the best Hog players in the game. But, I mean, I had a feeling Hog was going to be hard as well, so... See if something crazy can happen. Yeah, it's so easy. He's basically just spamming Hogs pretty often. he can pretty much be as aggressive as he wants. That's how you know it's like really difficult. Yeah, that's an L. I think that's the hardest matchup for this deck, I want to say. I'm trying to think of one that would be harder. I don't think there is one. Because even Royal Hogs, you have the Dark Prince for them. Does he ever read TikTok chat? Yeah, I do pretty often, actually, Extra Fat. I appreciate that, tough guy. E-Giant? Yeah, true, E-Giant, because you don't really... I mean, you just spam them. You could still probably just... You could still overwhelm, I think, in that type of matchup. Anywhere says, boss, why are people commenting about your reading skills? I have to say, I do want to defend myself on that a little bit. Maybe some of the people in this stream can explain to me. I don't know why so many people were criticizing my reading comprehension, or maybe my pronunciation of words is imperfect sometimes, but I do, and maybe this doesn't mean anything, but I think my reading is way better than the average American. Not to sound arrogant, I don't think my reading is as bad as people are making it out to be. I mean, of course, when I'm reading an article or a lot of text, as anyone would, they probably are going to mispronounce one or two things, but I don't know why in the comments I get like absolutely like flamed for some reason whenever I'm reading stuff. And I feel like people are just overdoing it a little bit, but maybe maybe I'm wrong. I mean, maybe the people watching the videos, if they read everything, they would maybe read everything perfectly first attempt, pronouncing everything perfectly. I mean, maybe that's what people expect, but I mean, keep in mind, there's literally politicians that literally their job is to be a good speaker and communicator, at least a big part of it, that they make mistakes when they read things as well. So I don't know exactly what people expect from me, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I seriously don't know. Because you're expected to read at almost university graduate level. Well, and Aldrian, thank you for the donation. I don't know what currency that is, but thank you so much for the donation. Well, if I tested my reading level, I'm pretty sure it's college level. I could be wrong, though. I'd maybe have to do someone, like one of those tests. I don't know for sure. Yo, the Mother Witch is, I just realized, a good, Rune Giant amplifier, because she shoots frequently. Yo, this deck might actually be good. Chat, this deck might actually be good. Can I defend this, though? Oh, no. Well, I just have to make sure I don't get 3-crowned, more or less. He has to defend. He can't support the bowler and try to go in, because this will literally cost him the game. Nah, chat. This deck is really good. These are my type of decks. Yes, I know it's brain rot, but dude, this is similar to the Gob Giant decks I used to play. I'm telling you right now. I feel it. I have a gut feeling. I know I just played 3 games with it. This is good. Yes, Hog is difficult, but I think this is good in general. Off the top of my head, Hog is going to be really hard to beat, whether that's 2.6 or Hog EQ, but that's the case for every single one of these types of like decks that are similar like in this archetype. So like Giant as well, Giant Double Prince gets slammed by Hog and Hog EQ. So it's the same thing basically, right? So it has similar bad matchups to Giant, I guess. But let's keep playing it because I could be wrong. I want to see what counters this except Hog. I want to see how I do against like E-Giant and also I wonder how the Rune Giant is against Expo as well and stuff like that. I mean, it is very tanky for 4 elixirs. Shouldn't be that bad. But besides the Rune Giant, there's nothing else that's really that tanky unless the E-Barbs do okay against it as well. No! No! Rune Giant! No! Yo, it does so much damage to the... He's got ability. Just do it. Just do it, buddy. I know you want to. I know you want to. Oh, I might not. Never mind. He actually didn't. Wow. E-Barps. Yeah, saw you last money. Saw you last your creator code. Take some money for not snitching, taking the blame. If you play decks, play Ken's Hero Tombstone deck. What is Ken's Hero Tombstone deck? I could probably try that on Trophy Road. Why did you lose your? Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Now I'm actually not reading well. Just I gotta chill for a second. Why did he lose this creator code? I explained in my last video. Those of you guys that want to check it out. Let's go opposite lane here. That's gonna destroy the mortar. Like, instantly. Tower down. Just rage here to ensure we take it. He's gonna miner with this horde, I'm calling it. He's gonna try to predict me going for a Mother Witch. Yep. Good looks, good looks. I don't know if we're going to be able to stop this Stein. I think he's good ability, so we need to go E-Barbs here. Get rid of it. Bang, bang. Rune Giant. Okay. This... Does that take the tower? No, Miner does, like, no damage. Holy, bro. He has to Miner the tower again. Like, he doesn't have a choice. Or Arrow? Does he have it? Nah, it's over. Dude, this deck is good, man. This deck is actually good. Holy, bruh. Alright, we're back in the top 200. Dude, okay, so Mortar seems pretty easy. I managed to beat Loon without a big problem. I don't think that guy played amazingly, but still. Hog was the only loss so far. Let's keep it going. I might even just run this for the rest of the stream, because this deck is a lot of fun, so. Oh, how's it going, friend? Yeah, you're the lava player. I remember you. I know that you had to go to, like, the military or something for a while, so that's why you weren't playing for quite some time. How are you doing? Assuming that's who you are, but I'm pretty sure. Yoko took straight dick. Bro, what is that supposed to mean? Come on now. Whilst were you crying before you started recording your vid? Today your eyes looked red. I actually wasn't. Regardless of if I guess you believe me or not, I wasn't, no. I wouldn't mind admitting it if I did, because I mean, like, of course I've cried in my life before. Friend, you're not gonna like this deck. I just started playing this deck today, and I found out it might actually be good. Hopefully it doesn't give you nightmares, because it's similar to the deck that, I know the Gob Giant deck you didn't like that I used, but, I'm seeing how it is. I won 3 out of the last 4 games with it. I don't know, though, if I'm going to be able to beat Hog, because Hog was my first loss. I think Hog is difficult. Why don't you ever use the Hero Dark Prince ability? It requires, like, a specific, like, situation. You can't... The thing is, you can't, spam it, you know? You have to, Dang, the Rune Giant doesn't have as much health as I thought. I'm gonna have to figure out how much health the Rune Giant has. Oh well. So this guy's got a weird Hog deck, though. The thing is, he doesn't have Hog Firecracker, so it's probably not as bad. Xe. There's a Mother Witch here. His deck is kinda... Oh. Wait, let's E-Barbs. He might be cooked here. Because he froze, but how does he defend now? Mother Witch is still alive? Oh, I think he's in trouble. Unless he has, like, a perfect counter here. Nice. Yo, guys, this deck is good. Oh my gosh. Chat, I'm calling it. This deck is good. We pretty much... Wait, Rune Giant gets a hit. This is insane, bro. It's okay, bro. I like you as a person. I don't care about the decks you're playing. I I appreciate that, man. That's the way I feel, too, about what everyone else uses in the game. Where are we at now? 157. Should be able to at least hit top 100 this stream, I think. I hope about draw. Yeah, we might be able to draw. Probably not when I'm streaming, though, but I don't mind tying in general. For the time being, because I actually heard they might remove draws at some point, so we'll have to see. Or have, like, a coin flip. Someone said swap Rune Giant for Hero Tombstone. I could try that. I don't know if that would work, though. I feel like you need the Rune Giant because it pairs so well with the Mother Witch and the E-Barbs. I feel like if you have the Hero Tombstone, it would be kind of weird because then you have to pay 8 elixir to have a win condition. The Rune Giant's a win condition for 4. So I kind of like it. You do anything for it? Yeah, I went to Ruth's Chris. It's a really nice seafood and steak place in the US. I don't know if they have it in other countries, but it was really good. So I had a really nice dinner, a nice filet, and then also I had creme brulee for dessert, which was nice. Oh, recruits is gonna be kind of annoying. See if we could win though. Well, actually, it might not be that bad. We just need the correct push. I actually think recruits is so much worse now because the Evo Cage is 2 cycles, so... Oh, I think we could go in after that. He might be in trouble now. We'll see. Especially if he doesn't have arrows. If he has arrows, he's fine, because then he can just arrow, but... Ah, I was hoping he wouldn't. Tragic. I'm not going to zap, because if I do, it's too much elixir. We'll have to try to win, hopefully like with the Evo E-Barbs or something. Thomas with the 2 says, Musk, Tomb, Berserker, Skelly's Log, Ice, Spirit, Bats, Lightning. Okay, I might be able to try it on Trophy Road. Thank you for the donation. Okay, we probably Dark Prince into the recruits. The recruits, they're actually kind of easy to defend if you defend them on your side of the map. They're most annoying when, Oh, he did get the dash, sadly. Bro. Dude, what the heck? Why is this deck working so well? This is crazy. Okay. Rune Giant. And then, he's gonna... I think he's gonna arrow this. Some Mother Witch. That wasn't great. Zap. I don't want to spend too much elixir. Let's go in. Bro, I think I need to defend there. That was a bad push. I regret it. I regret it. Yeah, okay, okay. I always need to defend before I go in. Always. Bro, this guy's BMing. Damn. To be fair, I do think it's not easy, but I still should have defended before I went in again. Now I know what to do. I don't think that's too hard. We're still top 200. Oh, wait, I have to use the... I was going to use the other deck, I forgot. Thank you, Flum. Did you do anything fun for it? Yeah, I went to Ruth's Chris with my family. I really like that place. It's expensive, but on special occasions, it's nice. Dark Prince in the other lane a bit, right? Yeah, I went into his Evo Cage. It wasn't a good idea. I went into recruits and an Evo Cage. I should have just played more passively. This is the guy that always runs his crazy deck. Okay. Yeah, he's got Inferno. Sometimes he changes his variation. 10 minutes till boss's birthday? Now, technically it's done in 10 minutes. But this whole stream, I guess, could be counted. I guess. It doesn't really, but... I didn't really understand your reasoning for the code ban, but I guess that was the point. I mean, I felt like I explained it in a good amount of details in the video. It's just you don't know the specific people. That's kind of about it, I guess. We get a little bit of damage, which is nice. That felt like the right time to activate the ability. Well, that's not going to enhance anything, but it actually doesn't matter a ton because he spent, like, so much elixir. He hasn't even gone in for the... There's the giant. Right when I split E-Barbs, kind of bad timing. Okay. This guy's deck is so weird. We just Rune Giant. This will be hard, but we'll see. The fact that the Dark Prince splashes, though, is pretty nuts. Like, it gets the extra damage multiplied, basically, on multiple things. Which is pretty wild. Just Josh is unavailable. Thank you for the $2 dono. Says, we need more gay black creators like you. Hey, thank you for the 2, man. I appreciate that. He did pre-place his bowler. Maybe we could try to capitalize off of that. Nice. That didn't even get... Nice, nice. I think he's in trouble here. Nice. Yeah, we won. Let's go. I'm glad we beat that guy. He's really, really toxic. Nice win. That guy is so toxic on Twitter, so we had to give him a little bit of a laugh. Dang, this deck seems good, bro. Like, actually. How'd you get your filet cooked? Medium. Let me just run Ken's deck for, like, one game. Someone wanted me to. Max, Steven with the $5 dono says, I think they just removed your code because they're transphobic. I'm sorry you had to deal with blatant transphobia like this, boss. I mean, to be fair, you know, you're not wrong. Could be the reason, because... Now I know what it's like. Anyway, we'll go ahead and play a game with Ken's deck. It's Musk, Tombstone, Berserker, Skelly's Log, Ice Spirit, Bats, and Lightning. Let's see. Berserker, Skeletons, Log, Bats, Lightning, and Musk. So it's just the Evo Musk. We'll play a game with this. Let's give this a whirl. This actually looks kind of fun. Wait, Skelly's Log. Oh, Ice Spirit. So I just need Ice Spirit instead of that. This is this, right? Okay. Chat, how does this even work? I haven't, since the update, ever played this. What does this even mean? Like, where the heck did the 14,000 go? I'm out of the loop. I don't know how I don't know this, but I'm genuinely out of the loop. Like, can someone explain what happens? Like, do I have to get past this in order to get to the thing? But yeah, we're what? I can't? I can't play it? I can't even play the deck that he wanted me to? Dude, I can't even play it. Oh, thank you, Ethan. I appreciate that. By the way, put it in the I slot, someone said. Oh, okay. By the way, Sweep, you're missing out a little bit. I just look at this deck I just made, because you know how Rune Giant got buffed, and there's the Evo E-Barbs? I know you'd like a deck like this, so I gotta show you. Look at this. This could be my season, because this deck looks broken. I was winning, like, every game with it, except Hog EQ, which is, like, the worst thing you could face. I like the feel of it. I'm like, you know what? I might actually have my season. This might be my season, because it looks like the Evo Gob Giant deck. That had, like, the Mother Witch in it, the triple spell, except now you just have the Evo E-Barbs, and then you get the Rune Giant, which is good, bro. It's crazy. I gotta go back to it. The one thing here. Okay, now it works. Thank you, chat. This should actually work. Okay, I've never done this before. this new trophy system. Let's see what happens. And then I'll go back to ranked after this. Just gonna do one game with this deck. Don't forget it has Sparky. Oh, I didn't use it with Sparky. I had the Evo Knight. It was the Evo Knight when that was at its prime. You just have that tank for the Gob Giant, or you just send it in the opposite lane with other stuff. But now you basically just have the Rune Giant instead of the Evo Gob Giant. That's just really bad now. Log this. Could I just pop the ability here? Nah, I don't think it's worth. Heal Spirit for Rage? I could test it because you already have the Rage from the E-Barbs. That's a fair point. I might experiment with that. It's my birthday too. Happy birthday. Hey, happy birthday to you too. Ethan? Ethan? Is that how you pronounce it? I hope you had a good birthday as well. That should counter all that. And then we just Berserker here. Okay. Yo, that's an E-Barb on my tower. I wasn't paying attention for a second. I thought I'd defend it. I thought that was, because he hits the Battle Rim, I thought that was a Barbarian. So you have to get... You basically need your ability, because it's the only win condition in this deck. Let's just play this. If you're struggling with skeletons, try placing the Royal Delivery. I might off-stream play this again for fun, but I'm probably just going to play one match with it. Because I wanted to continue pushing ranked as well. We might actually lose this game unless we come back here. Root, bro. The Tomb Queen does so much damage. You're lightning that. Whoa, W lightning. Because I got so much value from that, I think I will just pop the ability. There's no reason not to. Wait, don't you just go for the Berserker to tank for it? I just had a light bulb moment. Like, doesn't it just tank? That's so much elixir invested though. Yo, it does so much damage. What the? It actually works. Nice. Nice. How much does a lightning do? Well, he let that connect, so we basically just need to. If he gives us any value whatsoever, we take it. Actually, I'm tempted to just do this because we could just cycle back. I'm hoping. He doesn't have the ram anymore to lightning block. And no way he can get, like, recruits down. Yeah, GG. Nice. It's a fun deck. I'm gonna go back to pushing ranked now, though. No way he just used that emote, bro. He's riding me. Crazy. Okay. I want to get to at least top 100. Hey, Bus, why don't you collab with Ken again? I don't know what collab we would do. We could do a tier list. I feel like that would actually be really fun because our personalities are like the exact opposite. So I just feel like it would be funny for people watching if we just ranked stuff together. Because he would just say the most random stuff, right? And then I'd be like seriously giving an explanation. Like the difference would just be funny, I feel like. He'd probably be down to do that with me. Or we could figure out something else. Maybe we're 1v1ing each other or something. I don't know. What do I do here? I don't know what this guy's running. I could split the E-Barbs, but I don't really know. I'm gonna just cycle a Rage. I usually like making the first plays with this type of deck, but I don't really want to E-Barb's first play, because I feel like that could lose you the whole game. Okay, it's probably... Because he cycled this stuff, I'm thinking it's Graveyard, so I'll just split the E-Barbs now. Yeah, he has to poison because Barbarrel's out of hand. NATO, maybe? Yeah, the E-Barbs have so much health. It probably wasn't worth zapping that. I don't know how Splash Yard's gonna go. He's gonna play this so passively. Like, he's basically not gonna Graveyard at all. Okay, Dark Prince other lane. We don't want to play it into a Knight, because it's just getting wasted. Right, E-Barbs with the Rune Giant. He's gonna Tombstone. Yup. The Tombstone is so valuable this match for him. Working around it is going to be tricky, I imagine. Yeah, this Tombstone is so valuable. Oh, he spent quite a bit there, right? Not bad. Maybe we could have gotten more out of that, but that felt like a good push. He just poisoned that. What in the world? He's gonna Graveyard 100%, right? No? Okay. I'm kind of surprised. Oh no. I'm scared. Not bad. Not bad. Nice. Oh, I don't know how that matchup is, because on one hand, I have the Mother Witch for his graveyard, but his Tombstone rails, absolutely destroys the E-Barbs, and, like, good distraction for the Rune Giant too, so I don't know, that was close. I think the mistake I made at the beginning, though, is I shouldn't have zapped the Tombstone, because that got him the King activation so easily. Alright, we're almost top 100 now. I like the feel of this deck a lot. TV Royale win. It could be on TV Royale. When you're top 200, you get on it pretty often. Maybe even like once a week on average when you're like in the top 200. It depends on how many games you play, though, to be fair. What happened to your code? It's a 13-minute video. I mean, if you don't have time to watch the whole thing, then basically I'll get it back in like 3 months. Because I leaked something, basically. Wait, that it's gonna get the extra damage, right? Dude, the Rune Giant enhancing even the minions is good because they attack so fast, bro. The Mother Witch and the minions are so good with the Rune Giant. It's insanity. An ability there would have been game winning? Potentially. You might actually be right. You leaked not update content. It was a report that a creator made on another person, basically. Wow, I didn't expect him to go E-Barbs there like that. I don't know if that was the best play by him. This counter push should be really good. These are still getting enhanced. Yeah, he'll have to spend a lot for these. Barbarrel's obviously not enough. Yeah. Okay. Wow, Magic Archer was not expecting that, that's for sure. Ooh, I don't know about those Royal Hogs. I feel like that's a really big mistake. He's definitely not playing the matchup how he's supposed to, even though this is very good for me. Yeah. Yeah, nice. I mean, to be fair, there's not much this guy can do, so... Yeah, Royal Hogs aren't as bad because you have the Fireball and the Dark Prince. I'm starting to think the only matchup that's really bad for this deck is probably like Hog Firecracker. That's it. Thank you, J Money. To make good money off the credit code, I mean, I make it like a few hundred a month off of it, always at least, and then sometimes it could be like, yeah, like a few hundred a month. Could be close some months to like 1,000 if it's like an amazing month, but I'd say like a few hundred generally. Use arrows. The Fireball's really good to have in the deck though. I kind of prefer the Fireball. Almost top 100. First is at 2,700, it looks like. Heal Spirit? Heal Spirit could work instead of the Rage, potentially. Yeah, Hog isn't bad without Firecracker, that's true. It's the Firecracker's the main problem. Yeah, I could test out Heal Spirit instead of Rage. I'll see, because I kind of like that. I feel like it would pair so nicely with the E-Barbs and the Dark Prince, even with the Rune Giant. What's my charge at here? We're good for a while for sure. Wow, he just goes XE. I think we're just gonna try to get his tower here. Don't know if I made the right decision. Let's see. Looks like he got the better end of that there by a bit. I didn't know he had vines, to be fair. He's gonna ignore this, I bet. Shoot, I don't know his whole deck. That's kind of the problem here. I think this is over, sadly. I don't think this is really defendable. Yeah, that's hard. I think because the E-Barbs don't get a good trade against the Mini P.E.K.K.A. But I don't really know who runs that deck except that guy, so it's not really that big of a deal. Loon Cycle. This guy always runs Loon Cycle. Either Rune Giant opposite lane of the Musketeer. To be fair, I mean, if the start was different, it probably is winnable. That's just kind of a random game, in all honesty. It's basically two slop decks against each other at the end of the day, so... Oh, he does pop the ability. Bro, the bomb tower. Oh my. Dude, the bomb tower. We'll just get a zap on top of this. I wonder if minions would have been better. Then I could have gone Dark Prince and Rune Giant, and the pressure might have been pretty decent, but... Okay. I don't know how I'm going to win this one. Let's see how it goes. Let's once again Rune Giant. This time we will have the Evo E-Barbs, which might help us out more. And he also committed a Barb Barrel for the Dark Prince. Get one spear on the tower. One spear. Hero Valkyns to the Dark Prince. With this type of deck, I think that Dark Prince has better synergy. I don't know for sure, though. Oh, he went... Wow. Did he predict that I would do that, or did he just kind of... get, like, a little lucky? I can't tell. But either way, that worked out for him. Yeah, this is hard. I don't know if we're going to be able to win this one. We'll see, though. Nice. Now he doesn't have his Evo Musk again anytime soon. That was a W prediction. Yeah, I'll use an Evo Zap on Evo Skeletons. I don't mind that. Oh, it doesn't even matter that I predicted it. He cycled back. GG. Yeah, Loon Cycle, I don't know about that, bro. But again, not many people play it. So the main thing is knowing how this does against, like, the meta decks and stuff. Because how many people have... I kind of want to check. How many people have a Bomb Tower in the top 200? Wait, let me take a look here. 12. So decent amount. Most of the people using it, though, are using it in pigs. Steven on TikTok says, I'm paying $5 grand to the first 5 people to message me. Amen. Damn, chat. I wouldn't pass up on that opportunity. Chat, the people that say that, what's their motive? Are they scammers, or are they just... Like, I don't understand what they're trying to accomplish. Like, I'm actually a little confused. Because I've seen that message, like, every time I stream, and I don't know, like, what the end goal is of the people that say that. Because they probably want people to message them, right? And then, after people message them, what usually happens? Like, do they say something like, first you need to send me a little bit of money to make sure, like, I don't know, and they'll have some excuse or something? I don't know how the process works. Captain Kid says I sent him a D pic. That's actually kind of valid. Wait, is that illegal if I encourage that? Well, I mean, I'm kidding, obviously, but yeah, okay. Let's just go in opposite lane of the bowler. Um, oh, he does have the arrows. Gods. Okay, okay, I see you, bro. Mother Witch to help out a little bit. I might just go for the E-Barbs here, because the thing is he doesn't have his bowler in cycle. Or the guards, by the way. Vines, though, clutch up for him there quite a bit. Does that charge on the tower? It's gonna be... Yes, it will. Mm-hmm. 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 Mm. Evo archers are getting a lot of value. I mean, surely this guy has like a giant, right? Oh. No! Actually, we're gonna get some damage. Not bad. Oh, the E-Barb still got vined. I just realized that's game. No. We lost a couple in a row. That's alright, you win some, you lose some. That's a little bit of an off-meta deck, but I feel like even so, there were some things I could have cycled differently. Like, I don't even think that's a horrible matchup, but the arrows probably is one of the most annoying things. But I still think that's very, very winnable. CC Banda said, boss, I know you think it's justifiable, but it's such BS, lost your creator code, and happy birthday. I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, it's... I mean, rules are rules at the end of the day, but I thought they maybe would have been a little more lenient because I didn't leak sneak peek content. I have to be one of the very first creators to get a ban or suspension, I want to say, that leaks something that wasn't sneak peek content, because I don't think it's common at all. What the? Bro, this guy is so aggressive. Wow. I think I'm going to go E-Barbs because he went for them. There's no reason not to. And then we just zap this, so that way I think the Mother Witch needs one less shot to take out the Skeleton Dragons. And we're off to a pretty good start. He just used arrows though, right? Kind of sucks he has arrows. Low-key, if he goes for a Furnace or something, we probably want to go for, like, minions in the opposite lane. Kind of want to do this, because I bet you he's going to Furnace. Why would he... Wow, I didn't think he was going to do that. It's fine, though, either way. We just go minions here. All this stuff is out of cycle. Like the Skelly Drags and the arrows, so he has to Furnace. Just go Dark Prince the other lane here. Bruh. That kites, right? Okay, good. I was hoping the Fire Spear wouldn't shove it or something crazy like that. Bro, I think that... I think I should have defended it differently. Dude, I'm making, like, kind of sloppy mistakes now. It sucks because I kind of know what I did wrong after the fact. Fireball that. The E-Barb came back. We're getting a little bit of damage. Might be in trouble here, but let's see. I think, yeah, this is defending this is gonna be hard. Yeah, it's over. Yeah, that's 100% winnable, that match. That just didn't go very well. I kind of want to test the Heal Spirit just to try it out instead of the Rage. It might be better. I don't know for sure, though. Let's just try it. Because the Evo E-Barbs already have the Rage effect, so I think it's not bad. And the Heal Spirit's not completely dead, so... Yeah, there's a lot of people using the Heal Spirit. It's pretty good. Aw, 2.6. Dang. Berserker. Instead of what? Bro, Berserker's crazy, though. What the hell? Oh, he didn't get the ability off. I think he wanted to, but he... Nice, we get another throw as well. Let's see if we can get some damage here. Nice! He overcommitted. We're gonna punish him for that. Minions also probably take out... Let's go. W push. Nice, and he gave up. That's what we like to see. but you'll make a decent amount of money off losing the code video. Actually, it's a fair point. That should... Well, I don't think it's going to get me nearly as much, but yeah, it probably will get at least a couple hundred. It really depends on... Or a few hundred. It depends on how many views it gets, I guess. The video might actually end up getting 100,000 views, which would be kind of crazy. Bro, what did I just read in TikTok, bro? Sometimes it's like people make a bunch of like, just like normal comments, and then there's just like a random, just the most out of pocket comment. Eli on TikTok said, "How do I convince my girlfriend's dad to accept me even though I'm dark skinned?" I don't know if he's genuinely asking me or if that's like a troll comment. I mean, I don't know how old you are or how old your girlfriend is, but I would actually say if you're in... I'd say... in some circumstances, it might not even matter. Because it's often between you and the person you're dating, especially if you can date them on the low without the father knowing. I don't know, but... I don't know what I'd do in that circumstance. I wonder what the equivalent would be. Maybe it'd be like me dating a girl that's like Jewish, and her parents wouldn't want her dating like a non-Jew or something, or like maybe I'm dating a Muslim and they'd want her to date like a Muslim. That would probably be the equivalent, I guess, because I'm trying to imagine myself being in this scenario, and I feel like that's probably like the best equivalent. I could see that happening. I could see myself dating a Jewish girl and like her parents not accepting me because I'm not Jewish, right? So that's probably what the equivalent would be. Yeah, that would be kind of hard. I mean, sometimes it comes down, does the girl put you before her family, right? I mean, sometimes that's the question, right? Because sometimes people literally like will leave their family home and just live with their boyfriend or girlfriend, you know? Yeah, so it really comes down to like how much you and the other person want each other, like what your morals are. I mean, there's a lot I think that go into the equation. Harrison Bradford with the $2 dono says, W telling the truth about the link, you'll come back. Hey, I appreciate that too. Thank you. Not having the rage might hurt us against bait, but let's see what we can do. Yeah, the Evo Princesses. God. How do I... I actually think we kind of need to go E-Barbs on her, because otherwise, if I don't... I need to have the Mother Witch for the Evo barrel. It's like my only way I can somewhat counter it. So let's see. Let's see if we can overwhelm. The princess is gonna be so obnoxious. Okay. We need to have the Evo. Wait, he doesn't have the Evo barrel, I just realized. Silly me. That's an Evo Zap and a half. Well, we do get a connection. But we're still down by quite a lot. Yes, abilities. Dude, this seems like a hard counter based on how this is going. But it might be winnable if you have the right kind of start. That's the thing. He just missed the rocket. I don't know. Can we capitalize off of that? And you just missed the Evo Cannon. Holy throw. What the Sigma? What was that, bro? Holy. Holy. What was that throw? My goodness. Nice comeback. Holy. I think this guy's using pigs, right? Unless he swapped his deck. The Gideon video, people are trolling, right? I mean, there's no way that actually happened. Could be wrong, though. Wonder if a heal spirit could have been good there. Nice, we got a Dark Prince. I actually don't know if those pigs were a good play. Could be wrong, though. If I had just a little bit more elixir, we would have been able to get a Rune Giant. Let's actually do this and pair it with the heal spirit. Ah, yeah. Should have saw that coming. Okay, well, we do have the Evo E-Barbs coming up at least, so it's not the end of the world. I was trying to get a Mega Knight out of him, because I have a feeling he has Mega Knight. Maybe he doesn't, though. Got put. Berserker's OP. Wait, I just thought of something. Would the Hero Berserker work in this deck instead of the Dark Prince? Could be worth a try. No, I missed the... I missed the furnace, bro. If it weren't for that, I mean, we could have had an opening there. Let's gonna fireball, surely, right? Yeah. Chad, should I try the Hero Berserker in this deck? Maybe there's a slim chance it's better. Could be kind of nasty. Like Hero Berserker instead of the Hero Dark Prince. Not sure how the synergy would be. Yeah, it seems kind of impossible now, because we didn't get enough damage early on. But the Rune Giant could pair really well with the Hero Berserker as well. It would pair even better than the Dark Prince would, I think, because she attacks so quickly. Let's test it out. This could work. Hero Tombstone, that's something I could experiment with as well. I'll get your creator code back, don't worry about it. What are you gonna do, man? Hopefully you're not gonna do anything illegal. Moonshine would be crazy good if the troops didn't have to be next to it. I think she's still pretty good now. You just have to convince my ex to want me back. That's kind of impossible. It never really works out anyway if you're really desperate to have an ex back, I feel like. It has to be, like, mutual. Or as close to mutual as it can be. Oh, we're against Defuse. First game with the Hero Berserker. No. Dude, I didn't think he was going to instantly ability. Well, there's no point in zapping because he'll just... Let's see if we could somehow get his tower here. I don't actually know if he can defend, to be fair. Yeah, it's just going to be a tower trade. I don't even know if that's like good for me. Guess we'll have to see. Okay. Nah, because he can buy you Miner now on the tower, right? Okay, then you guys are all simps. There's a lot of guys that are simps nowadays, for sure. Sometimes you have to experience your first heartbreak to not be like a simp anymore. Are you still with your girlfriend? Nah, we actually, a week ago, we broke up. It was my decision overall. Like, I kind of initiated it, and I think she was, like, pretty understanding of it as well. I like once you're with someone for several months, you kind of figure out if you're like compatible with them or not, you know? Dang, Hero Dart's kind of. Bro, the Hero Berserker. Wait, what was that, man? How much damage did it do? Because I was so, like, locked in. Hold on. It did, like, a lot, though, right? Bro, that is insane. What the heck? And yeah, the bonus damage from the Rune Giant as well, right? Yeah, but the problem is she had severe BPD and didn't know it went undiagnosed all her life, and until after we broke up, sadly she's on pills now, so I've heard. That's similar to me, like the first girl like I loved, or like my first love, that I guess I was in like a situationship in, if you even want to call it that. Um she had a BPD as well, so that's how I'm like so familiar with it. And of course, she took like a lot of medication at the time. She probably still does, unless she got off of it. I mean, I know she was doing therapy, but bro, man, that shit messes with your head if like you fall for a woman that has BPD, man. I don't know if there's, as far as relationships, much that could be worse than that. Um, what is BPD? It's borderline personality disorder. It probably shares similar traits to like bipolar disorder, but they're both completely different things. Because you see, the thing is, people that BPD is like, especially for like relationships, romantic relationships, they struggle with it the most. Usually they're fine with like work and school and other things, but yeah. He snowballed to. Bro, come on. Not hog, man. Shoot. We probably just have to let the queen go. Okay. Like Kanye? Well, it's a little different. I mean, Kanye is bipolar. It's not borderline, but yeah, I mean, there's definitely some like similarities. Someone said thought it was a Kanye disorder. Wait, what? Oh, he has a bomb tower too. Hmm. Ooh, I don't know if that snowball was good. How does he defend this? If he defends this, like, I must be gay, bro. Nice. He thought I was gonna defend. Okay. Andrew Tran, thank you for the SGD 10. I don't know what currency that is, but thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. It says here to help you tide through the difficult times. Oh, it's Singaporean currency. That's dope. Was that a snipe? Same clan? Huh, good point. It is the same clan. What clan is that even? I kind of doubted it. I mean, it's probably just a coincidence, but I don't know for sure. Yeah, I wouldn't say that it'll be super, super difficult, but there'll definitely be some inconveniences the next couple months due to, like, not having the code and, like, content might be slightly harder to make, but it won't be the end of the world. But yeah, thank you so much, Andrew. I appreciate that. Luckily, I am in pretty good spirits still, so... Ethanol says, happy birthday, G. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. Bro, I can't find a game. It's taking a little bit. Alright, chat. I'll have to see how many more games I play. Maybe like a few more or something. I don't want to, yeah, overdo it with the stream. So I might hit the gym after I stream. Even though it was my birthday, calories don't care about your birthday, chat. Since I had a creme brulee dessert, I should still hit the gym, even though it's my birthday. I'm telling you, the dessert I had today is going to be the only, like, cheat meal probably of the whole week. I think it was, technically. And then now I'm going to go back to the pretty disciplined diet of, like, high protein and a slight caloric deficit. Technically, chat, Ruth's Chris wasn't horrible because a steak has so much protein. It's basically all protein and fat, pretty much. Especially the fillets, so not bad at all for a birthday meal, can't lie. I'm trying to get down to 15% body fat. That's the goal. I'm right now at around 19-ish. I'd say around 18, 19, 20%, something like that. It's always going to be plus or minus like 1 or 2, unless you get like a DEXA scan. You're never going to know like with complete accuracy. Just Josh is unavailable with the 2, says I was the dessert. Thank you for the 2. I appreciate that. Yo, what the? This guy just went in, bro. I think he's gonna... They use a lot of butter and oil, though. They do. Not a ton, though. But they do a bit. Bro, this debuff's got more damage than I thought. Do you even have muscle on your frame to cut down to? Hopefully, we'll find out. But let me tell you, chat, I think people bulk when they shouldn't. Like, if you're over 15%, you gotta cut. It's better to get lean and then put on muscle from there. That's kind of the way I look at it. Like, I don't think you should bulk before, like, getting lean. Also, for me at least, and maybe this is most of the chat, I care way more about my face than my body. And when I'm 15% body fat or below, my face is like at its prime. I wouldn't say I'm like model tier, bro, but dude, it's better without a doubt. That's when I got the most compliments, like, you know, people calling me handsome and stuff, and dating life was on easy mode when I was like 15%. So I don't even think you need a lot of size. I mean, it depends on what you're going for, but I would rather be not very muscular at like 12% body fat than have like a good bit of muscle but be at like 20. You know what I'm saying? There's probably like a happy like medium though, but for like aesthetics and stuff, it's just better to be leaner. It goes without saying. That was kind of rough. That was like my first time I matched that like Sparky deck though, so that's literally how you do it, bulk and then cut, not cut first. I'm still gaining muscle though while I'm losing weight, simply because I'm eating so much more protein than I was typically. Like, I'm just eating the same protein as my current body weight. So even though I'm in a deficit, I've still been stronger in the gym. It's weird, and it's probably also because I'm eating whole foods. I'm literally every day, I'm eating the same things pretty much every day. Not the same meals every single day, but like I'm picking between like more or less like a dozen things and then just switching between them. So every day I'm having fruits and vegetables, right? And then I'm usually pairing it with like a meat for every meal, right? So I might, let's say the first meal of the day have like chicken, right? And then have like mixed vegetables with it or something. You can easily just put that in the microwave, frozen mixed vegetables, right? I know how to make salmon now. Can have a sweet potato with that, right? Broccoli. Add some shrimp to it. Shrimp, you could get even just store-bought shrimp that's already cooked. I know how to make beef. Beef is really easy. You could add eggs to it too. Just like easy stuff. Doesn't have to be complex. It's been working so well. But yeah, I don't want to be like a complete skeleton. So I mean, I don't want to drop to 15% and be like so lean. But the thing is, my frame isn't bad, so I doubt I'll be like overly skinny because my shoulders are pretty broad, which I feel like helps. Um, so because I know when I'm at 175, which is more or less where I'm trying to get to, like around 175, because I'm like 185 right now. I started dropping at like 190. I know when I'm at 175, I don't look overly skinny, so I don't think I gotta worry too much. I think if I drop to like 175, it's perfect. Someone said there's 7% and OP, 145 pounds. 145, wow. How tall are you, though? I don't think I could go to 145. If I went to 145, I would probably be at, like, 8% body fat or lower. Yeah, I could not do 145. That's insane. Yo, that's so much damage. Insane. 6'1"? You're 6'1", 145? Holy. Yeah, if I went that low, I would look too lean. That's why my goal is like 170, 175. Something like that is perfect. I feel like that's kind of the sweet spot. But if you can maintain that, I mean, it's not awful, I guess. Look, all I'm going to say is, if I dropped to 150 or 160 and that gave me a face as good as, like, a model, I probably would do it. I'd have the motivation, but I, I don't think it would quite do that for me, so that's why I'm thinking like 12%. 12 to 15. Five eight, 155 is normal, I guess. Well, a healthy weight range for 6'1", which is my height, is probably like 160 to like 195, I would say. It was something like that, if I remember correctly. It might even be like 160 to 190. I think anything above 190, you're starting to get to that overweight range. One game off, 2,400. We at least want to get back there. Yo, boss, you proud of me? I started the year 210, 6'1", and now I'm like 175, 6'1". Yeah, man, that's great. I think, you know, any day of the week, I'd take 175 over 210. For sure. I hope you're proud of yourself, too, because for me, at 210, I would feel, for me at least, because of what I'm used to, I'd feel overweight. When I hit 190, I was already starting to be like, dang, bro, I gotta lose some weight. That's how I felt. Because, dude, every 5 pounds I was gaining, I felt like I could tell, bro. My gut kept getting bigger. My face wasn't as lean. I was like, all right, bro, you know, I want to lock it in. Lower the body fat a bit. When you're a young guy, chat, my take is, when you're a young guy, I do think 15% is the sweet spot. If you're a young guy in your 20s, 15% I think is like the golden standard. And I mean, that's what a lot of fitness influencers say, right? You can maintain it year round. It's not going to be too low for the vast majority of people. And obviously, it's not going to be too high for a lot of people as well. For people that are like very, very lean. I'm sure anyone super thin could easily get to 15% without a problem. They just have to eat some more, pretty much. A girl with 15% body fat is like a guy with 9. Yeah, girls have more essential fat they need because girls get pregnant, right? They need to have more fat in their like hips. They have more fat like in certain other areas of their body, which I'm sure you guys know without me saying. Um, and yeah, so yeah. For me, in terms of like the body fat I like in a woman, it's probably somewhere between. I'm trying to think. It would probably be. Do I know this off the top of my head? For me, a girl that has 15% body fat, that's, I think, a little lean. Maybe like 20 to 25 is pretty good. Maybe 22 is like the sweet spot if I had to pick one number. I'm trying to think about it. Because what's 22% in a guy? Around 15? Yeah, it sounds about right. So if I want a woman to have the body I want, then I should probably try to go for the equivalent in a guy, which is like 15%. Because I'm guessing the women that have those, like, hot bodies, right? Like, you know, at the beach, the women you see that are, like, where it's like, holy shit, you know, they got a nice body, right? They probably are at, like, 22%, right? Realistically, maybe 20. That's my guess. So probably, like, 15% for a guy is, like, the equivalent. So I could be wrong, though. 21 to, 23 is for a girl, like 15 for a guy. That's what I was thinking, like 21, 22. Yeah, that's... Yeah, I think anywhere in that range of like 20 to... Even we could say 25 for women is pretty good. That's my preference anyway. I know nowadays it's controversial to have standards as a guy or like say what your preference is, but you know what, bro? Let's just go for it. Okay. I thought you were gay. No, I'm not gay. There's some who love 35%. I mean, every guy has their preference. Just like how every girl does too. For me though, I try to like, I think maximize myself as best as I can. So I think like, nice, that extra damage is crazy. That's why I think 15% for me is good. He's got to go like minion horde or something, right? Oh, wow. Okay, so I mean, if he goes in for his minion horde, I guess we could just go for like... Well, that's a fireball. Wait, that'll take his tower. Boss, would you rather Mega Knight crack you or crack Mega Knight? So here's the thing. This feels like this is gonna feel like a jinxy answer because you know how he'd say like he'd let the male cards crack them, but genuinely for the Mega Knight, it's gonna hurt either way, right? Whether you crack the Mega Knight or the Mega Knight cracks you. So with that in mind, you know it's gonna hurt regardless. It's gay regardless as well. So honestly, man, at that point, I think I just let the Mega Knight crack me. I think it would hurt less. I don't want to go into detail, but I genuinely think it would hurt less, bro. If you crack the Mega Knight, that's going to hurt more. How are you getting through that armor? But if the Mega Knight cracks you, is it taking the armor off first? Or does the armor stay on? I'm asking the real questions now. Like, can we analyze this for a second? Because here's the thing, right? I don't know how this would work. Okay? Boss, you buy it? Dude, no. We're talking hypothetically about Clash Royale cards here. Okay, chat? It's a normal conversation. Okay? Anyway, like, let's just get into the next game. Invader, obviously he's running lava. Hopefully we don't get invaded this match by Invader. No gay men will ever talk about this. No! No! Dude, that would have killed the Valk. It's okay. He has to fireball this. Yeah. Alright, we'll just do this. When he has the tombstone up, the E-barbs aren't doing jack. I think we could do them other lane here, though, now. That's definitely a fireball. It will probably get a hit. Actually, if I zap, it won't get one, and I might zap just because of the fact that I get to my Evo. In double, I don't know how we're going to break through, so don't ask. We'll have to see. Yo, I thought he was going to fireball. Him not fireballing might... Yo. Yo. Yo! He's going to try to loon out of desperation, I think. Good looks, chat. Good looks. Mother Witch clutch up. Holy. Boss, would you rather crack Archer Queen or Boss Bandit? Bro, if I cracked the Boss Bandit, that would be weird given my name. So, Archer Queen. But honestly, I think I'd pick the Archer Queen over every card in the game anyway. So. Nice little win streak here. How many more should we play? Let's try to at least get top 100. I mean, if I win the next game, we would be top. Someone in the chat just said I would pick Berserker. The person that said that better be underage. Now, that response might sound weird. Like, why did I just say that? Well, if the person's underage, it's not the end of the world if they like the Berserker. I guess that's probably legal. But if that person's of age, you gotta check their hardware. L Clip Farm? Yeah. Why you out of the creator program? I explained in my last video, but it's because I leaked a report of another fellow creator. I can't say who that creator is and who the other person was, but yeah. Against Pompeo. Peo. We'd split E-Barbs. Oh, he's not even using his Peo deck. YJY with the MYR15. I appreciate that. Thank you. Happy birthday, boss. 2 emotes. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. What currency is MYR? Maybe I'm forgetting, but I actually don't know. Nice heal spear. Is this guy running... Is Pompeo just running a different version of, like, his typical deck? I'm so confused. Like, what does he have here? Guy, I'm actually really lost. Oh, it's Malaysia. Oh, dope. You guys think he has Golem? It actually could be. Furnace is a little annoying for this deck, I can't lie. Kind of sucks that he has a like a fireball on his golem deck. That's the thing that's kind of annoying me a bit. Oh, how does he defend this? Ah, he has the guards. Hmm. Armpit Lover with the Canadian $2.79 dono says John Pork is calling. Hold on, chat. I gotta take this. Hello? Is this John Pork? Oh, yes. Hello, Mr. Pork. Yes, it's good. It's good to talk with you, sir. Yes, it really is. Yes, I am. I am streaming right now, Mr. Pork. How are you doing? Oh, you're good? I'm glad to hear. Yes, I'll get back to you at the end of the stream. Yes, and believe me, I am ready. I am ready for what you have prepared. We're going to make a lot of money together. All right, I'll talk to you later. I appreciate that, Armpit Lover. Thank you for reminding me. Hey, thank you, Troy. I appreciate that. Troy, by the way, you might have been right about the Rune Giant. Look at my deck. It's been working. I flew to the top 100 with it. Droy, I owe you an apology. You can clip this if you want. You were right. Look at this. Look at this deck I put together. Isn't it fabulous? It's just... It's great. The only matchup that seems, like, really bad, that, like, felt unwinnable, was, like, let me find it. Hog Earthquake felt, like, impossible to beat because of the Firecracker, but to be fair, I had the Dark Prince at that point. I put in the Hero Berserker, so... Hey, Juan Guzman, thank you for the 20. Happy birthday, brother, with the cake emoji. Thank you so much, Juan. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Never do that again, bro. I'm just clowning. I'm just messing around, man. I thought it'd be funny. Since someone donated and said John Pork is calling. Be fun to do. Rune Giant, Hero Tombstone. Yeah, Hero Tombstone with the Rune Giant's nuts. People were saying I should try that. I mean, it could work instead of the Berserker, potentially. Alright, chat. I'll probably play one or two more. Then I'll call it. Boss swears he's an underwater ceramic technician, but he's really just a dishwasher. Bro. Doesn't even need rage since Evo Evo's have rage. Yeah, that's why I added in the heal spirit as well. I had the rage in the deck originally, but yeah, you don't even need it. Mother Witch is fine, I guess. I was hesitating a bit with the cycle. Oh, he misclicked the tornado. How does he defend this now? I don't think he can. It should be impossible, right? No, I messed up the heal spirit. Dang it, bro. Let's just chill. We don't need to go crazy overboard because we already got the tower. Yeah, Mother Witch goes crazy with the Rune Giant, bro. Let's do this. I mean, I know he's probably gonna bowler, but... it's not that bad. And everything's coming in on the opposite lane that he has damage. I mean, if he goes Balloon, we kind of have to watch out. It's going to be a bit problematic. Fireball's probably fine, though. He might freeze. Oh. Alright, well, he's got, like, one more chance to build a push. Definitely E-Barb's opposite of the bowler. That's a little annoying, but it's probably okay. Oh. What the hell? Okay. I was so nervous, and then I just realized I 3-ground him. Bro. Yo, I thought I lost, but then I just... Then the game ended, and I was like, okay, we won. Let's go, bro. I'll take it. Alright. Wow. Someone asked for the deck. This is the deck. Someone said code boss in 3 months. Yes, sir. 3 months. 82nd now. Could we get to 2,500? We gotta go for it. We gotta go for it this stream. 2,500. If we can. How'd you caught up so much with this deck? It's way better than I thought it was. It's basically, it's Rune Giant instead of the Goblin Giant, essentially. And then Hero Berserker instead of the Dark Prince, because the Dark Prince is a lot worse compared to the Berserker. It's been working so well. Drilled could be a problem, though, because if I win this game, we get 2,500. If I lose, we're still really high up. So I think this is going to be the last game, no matter what. And then I think I'll call it for the stream. Don't know what this guy uses. We'll find out. Just Fireball. It's probably either RG or Recruits. Okay, well, Bridge Spam. Do we just go for the Rune Giant with this? I feel like we might as well. Like, it's aggressive, but he might not be able to defend it well. Ah, dang. Nah, that's... yeah. That's easily defended, sadly. Hopefully he can't support this. I don't think he can well, because... oh... come on, minions, clutch up, please. If he has Battle Ram in cycle, I might be in trouble. Does he? He played Wizard, Vines, E-Barbs. My mind is blanking. Is he one card off? I think. Mother Witch. Someone said if you win, please have my babies. Let me actually do this instead of see what he cycles. It's not bad. Fat Fireball. W ability. Scared of that. I think we're okay. Big W. 2,500. W push. W stream. We actually had a really good push today. Probably a little bit of birthday luck and birthday enthusiasm. Probably helped a little bit as well. You know what Clash Royale gave me? You know what the birthday gift Clash Royale gave me today? It was the joy of finding this deck that I ended up having a lot of success with. This is great. If this deck works for me the whole season, bro, this could be one of those seasons, chat. I'm feeling it. This could be one of those seasons. It could be. It could be, bro. If this deck continues working and I learn the matchups with it, I learn, like, what to cycle, when to go in, when I defend, we could be on to something. We could be on to something this season. Because this deck, bro, I'm liking it. 68th, 2,500, not bad. And we're also on a 6-game win streak. Was that 5 or 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where did I start this stream at? I'm kind of curious. We started at a little under 2,300, so we're up like over 200. Not bad. Why isn't CodeBoss working? Anyone wondering why my code isn't working or wants more details, just check my last YouTube video. I pretty much summarized everything. I knew I had to make a YouTube video right away so people knew like what was going on, because otherwise I knew there'd be like a lot of questions. It would be kind of complicated to explain everything on stream. Flame P Fire with the $5 donation says, why don't Rune Giant enchant Don't work with the hero Valk. Yeah, I don't know. I think I read that, but I didn't answer. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think maybe they figured it would be too broken with the hero Valk. That's my guess. But it's kind of ironic, right? Because with the hero Berserker, it's really busted as well. So yeah, I don't know. Can you check local? Sure. Maybe I'm top 5. Nah, USA's too good. I'm 6th. Not bad at all, though. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Make sure TikTok to drop a follow. And YouTube to sub up if you aren't subbed already. Fun stream. I'll be live again soon with maybe more ladder. If this deck remains good, I like playing these kind of decks. I know people are going to call me no skill, like whatever, right? I'm ready for it. But whenever it's a deck I enjoy playing, sometimes that's what it takes for me to, like, just have a good season. So, I'll see how it goes. Rest of the season with this. Or if I need to make some, like, adjustments, potentially. But yeah, peace, TikTok. Have a good one. And, take care, YouTube. It was a fun end to my birthday. Technically, it's an hour and a half past my birthday, but I wanted to do, like, a late birthday stream. It was fun ending the day with you guys. Had a great dinner with my family. I already ended on TikTok, by the way, so YouTube is hearing exclusive stuff. Woo! Yeah, it was a great day. 23 is not like a big birthday or anything. It's not like... I feel like once you turn 21 after that, it's kind of probably the bigger birthdays are like every decade, like 30, 40, 50. But you know what? Still can be a fun day regardless. But yeah, peace, chat. I'll be live again soon. Maybe even tomorrow.